I arrived in Lexington, South Carolina in February of 2005, and as there was a team of people there already working on the church together. They had actually started worship together, and we were really going to ramp up now, reach the community. And one of the ideas that came forward for us to do was to have a dance. Beach music is a big thing in South Carolina. Shag music, which doesn't mean the same thing as it means other places, just means beach music. So we decided we were going to throw a big dance in the community center where we were meeting for worship. It's a space, probably these two rooms in size, but kind of horrible. The bathrooms were rusty and old, and it was a cinder block building. But we were going to have this big event, and we got the biggest local DJ for this kind of music, and we promoted it. We sent out, spent a bunch of money on postcards. We were going to get a bunch of food together and have people. Entrance cost was a can of food to give to the local food pantry. We got a security guard. We made sure we had enough parking. And we got there when we started the music, and there was me and my family, and the Grunskys, and the Amics, and a couple other families. My little kids are running around. And that was it. No. A dude showed up. He walked in the door, and he had his can of green beans, and he looked around, and he set it down, and he backed right out of the door. He didn't want anything to do with this. The two other ladies showed up, and that was about it. It was terrible. And we had a decision to make about our life together in a church. Was what we were doing about the success we created in our programs, or was it about trusting God to build up what God wanted to do in this church, which apparently did not involve local dances. And we laugh about it now. It felt awful at the time. But I was enthusiastic enough and stupid enough, and I like to think maybe also we were faithful enough to say, God's called us to be at the work of planning this church, and we're confident in what God is up to, that people might know the grace of Jesus Christ. And that's become really part of the culture of the church. We are going to try things. We may measure our budget a little more carefully. We do that now. We're not quite so extravagant without careful thought. But it's okay if things fail, because our security, our identity as people and as a church isn't in the programs or the numbers. It's in Jesus Christ. So go fail.